Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent G's Super Channel G, and look how cool this comic book Infinity Gauntlet Thanos looks. It looks so awesome. I can't wait to show you just how cool it actually is when we get it all unboxed. It comes with these great accessories right here, if I can get it in focus. And I've already swapped out one of the hands because it comes with an Infinity Gauntlet that's empty, that one right there, and then we have 2 extra hands, so you're not going to want to miss this. And then of course our comparison to our Avengers Endgame Thanos right here with him with the Infinity Gauntlet. Of course we know the story about that, but this Build-A-Figure is pretty awesome and a great comparison. So what do you say we get started, guys? So if you've not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell next to it so you can be notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you're watching from. Give us a big thumbs up if you like this video. And what do you say we get started right now?
What is up, Vincent GG?
Vincent GG, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
GG.
Vincent GG from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vincent GG on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV on Super Channel G.
God, is this great!
Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent GG's Super Channel G, and look how great this Marvel the Infinity Gauntlet Thanos looks. I'm so excited to finally get him open. He's been sitting in our back room for I guess a couple months now. So I'm sorry I've been late here, I've been super excited with all the other things we've done so far, but it's time to do this. And look at this beautiful artwork. It's the same picture twice. It's not even a mirror image. Look at that, with all the Infinity Stones glowing, aka the Infinity Gems. And so that's what this is, right? The comic book version for the Infinity Gauntlet. Look how awesome that looks. And look, courting death over here. And look at his throne. Look at his Infinity Stones. And let's read what it says here on the back. It says, Thanos, the Mad Titan Thanos, seizes control of the hallowed Infinity Gauntlet and wields near omnipotent power. Who can stop this vicious new overlord? Very nice. Those planets in the back, or moons, or whatever. And let's go ahead and get him on open. I love the fact that he comes with all these accessories. We have multiple hands to swap out. We have another head sculpt to swap out. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of this one here, still nice to have another head sculpt to swap out. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was like, there's usually tape right here, and just completely spaced on the fact that the tape's down here now. I'm like, what? Whoopsie. And there's no other tape anywhere else. Interesting. Okay, well, I definitely don't want to rip the package. There we go. Move our scissors out of here. I'm curious to see like how he'll stack up, for example, with our Avengers Endgame movie Thanos. Obviously, he's definitely a lot bulkier. Look how cool that looks. Doesn't that look awesome? Very. And look at the artwork in the back. It has the throne right there. So that looks cool. And you know what? Let me take a quick picture if you don't mind. Take one like this. Let's take one this, and then angled, and then angled. Anyway, awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get him out. Quick picture like this. And wow, look how cool this is. I'm definitely loving this gold right here. And let's see. Let's go ahead and pop them on out. Very nice. Okay, so let's get closer. Let's take a look at this head sculpt, right? So here on this head sculpt, I'm assuming it's supposed to be like that because I hadn't taken a look, where he's got almost like kind of like talking out of the side of his mouth a little bit. snarling up a little bit, but not really. Let's see, we have a little bit of an artifact right there. A little bit of smudge right there. And that can always be taken out pretty easily. But all in all, pretty good head sculpt. The gold right here on the border is bleeding a little bit. That's alright. I love how the center of the eyes is that blue. And it's got like 2 shades of blue. So I don't know if it's intentional, but it definitely looks intentional with the darker blue and the lighter blue in the middle. And yeah, the head sculpt looks good. And let's see, the gold looks good. There's a little bit of, again, paint that accidentally got dabbed right there and it's bleeding over. That's not that big a deal. Looks good still. Let's see, the head goes this far forward, this far back. Let's see, it looks like there might be independent movement, even though it's very slight. That's as far back, forward, and back as we can get it. Turns about this much, and of course it does go all the way around. Okay, so let's see, is this good? This is glued on because I remember when we did the Build-A-Figure Thanos for, I think it was the Age of Ultron set, or around that time. This would just come off and it would kind of just flop around. Okay, so let's see, the arms do go around and they're almost click as they go. Arms go out to almost a 90-degree angle, not quite, but that would be, and slightly lower. Let's see, they move at the upper part of the bicep, but the tricep will hit the body, so the arm has to go out to turn. You see that? We have a single chunky joint at the elbow. Interesting though how it is got the shading right here. A slightly different color. So it does not come in to a 90-degree angle, which would be like this. So it only comes in that far. So that way you see that. So the arms do not come in very much. So not super strong articulation there. We do have a pretty good ab crunch. This part looks to be, let's see if this is glued, because it looks like it is not. Okay, we do turn at the waist. Good. Appreciate that. And our legs come out to what appeared to be obviously more than a 45-degree angle, but definitely not all the way up to make where he could sit. So there would not be, he's doing more like ab crunch. So it's about as good as that'll go. Let's see, it does turn on the upper part of the thigh. Legs go out to about that much. This does restrict it a little bit, but they're not going to move tons anyway. We have some shading right here where it's lighter blue on the front of his quadriceps and his thighs there. And good thing we do have a double joint at the knee, which brings the leg beyond a 90-degree angle. And it's pretty strong chunky movement. This left leg's a little looser, a little easier to move look than this one. But I'd prefer it be chunky where this one like it's harder to turn, to bend, because that means it'll probably last longer. There is no joint right here at the shin, which I'm glad, because I never really liked that. And let's see how we can point and flex the feet. You know, decently. Let's see if it pivots right here. It sure does. Look at that. Okay. So that's awesome. All right. Let's take a look at the Infinity, well, his gauntlets. I guess he doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet on. That's why it said, let's see. They didn't say something about it being empty. He's controlled the hallowed Infinity Gauntlet. Okay, so no, I didn't. I just thought I remembered that. Let's see what sort of mobility we have here on the wrist. Good. We have turn all the way. You can move it back and forward. The only thing is I regret there's only one open hand, and it is here with the Infinity Stones in it, which is still kind of cool, but I wish we had these with the empty gauntlets with hands that were open too. That would have been really nice. Okay, so let's compare how tall he is. Well, he looks pretty good there. Look at that. To our movie Thanos. And he's definitely a lot more gold. And look at that. So, when you talk about how tall this one is versus this one, it's a big difference. Obviously this one's modeled after Josh Brolin, and this one is not. Look how crazy that looks, right? So, let me bring this Infinity Gauntlet and hand up, and let's basically give them the same pose-ish. That looks pretty cool, actually. So let me set him aside, and let's take a look at our hands that we can swap out here. So these are the full gauntlet, and look, we have a snapping hand, just like in the comic book, and we have a hand like making like a claw. They both look pretty good. It's a weak point right here, but otherwise it's painted pretty well and looks pretty good. Look at that. Stones look a little bit bigger on this one that's gonna snap. This is a brighter red than this one. Interesting how it really is. And the stone is bigger. Wow, cool. They are different. So, okay. This one, obviously, oops. Let me bring this back up here. Let's see what they look like. We're just gonna twist and pull, but we're gonna support it here. And then twist and push and support it again there. There we are. And that looks cool. Gotta put his foot down. And bring him like that. And that would look really cool. And you know, let me take a quick picture of that because that looks pretty cool. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, so let's swap out the other hand. For the other hand. And let's get some. And both of these, mind you, just a reminder, they do go back and forth and turn. So we can only bring the wrist in so much. And again, let's have him like leaning back-ish. I guess not too far back. There we go. And we can only bend the arm so much at the elbow. I'm like, it's only so much I can turn this arm. I don't want it to distract from there, so let's see if too high. All right. It's like I kind of really liked the first pose, but I didn't get his legs very well, and so I kind of lost that that little bit of, sorry, I was trying to get that just right. There we go. I'm probably gonna need the action hero stand so I can support him because he's leaning and like and then leaning back to where he's like gonna fall over. So let's just have him like that. There we go. That looks great. Finally. What do you think? There we go. I'm like, I was trying to take a picture, but it didn't really make sense. There we are. Let's make sure his head is looking right at it. There we go. What are your thoughts? I don't know why I can't get in focus here. Sorry, I was like, come on. That looks good. It's like one or the other, right? One or the other. Okay, cool. Very nice. Sorry. Took a couple pictures there. Thank you for putting up with me. And let's see how cool this looks. So, overall, looks great. And there he is, wanting to snap. And let's bring our movie Thanos in. And if you remember movie Thanos, we have an ab crunch, but we don't turn at the waist, which that was very unfortunate. So, his joints are a little loose from being a Build-A-Figure, which was unfortunate, but otherwise, I really like the way this movie Thanos looks. There's just a couple of drawbacks. So I'm excited about the one that's about to come out with the Infinity Saga. With Iron Man. Look at that. Let's put him in here. Look how crazy that looks. There we go. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Sorry, and thank you for hanging out while I took a couple of pictures. But what are your thoughts? Doesn't that looks actually pretty awesome right there? I'm gonna take a quick picture and move him kind of out of the way. I'm gonna turn the head just a bit. Yeah, I'm really digging that. Oh, friends, real quick, I had already wrapped up the video and completely forgot that I didn't even show you this head. And you're gonna wonder, like, how do you forget that kind of thing? But trust me, it happens. You get all swept up in the excitement. And be careful, because these look like they could be fragile to pop off. And so could this little beard, this little trenza right here, or whatever. I guess it's not technically a braid. But look at the eyes. Wow. Couldn't even really see them too much here, and then boom! Look at that. Because of the shadow. Interesting. It's like King Thanos. Look at this helmet. And these are very soft and bendy. They do go back into place pretty easily, but I would imagine that this could probably tear. Same thing with the beard. Look at this. Playing with this beard too much right here on the where the band would be might tear it. So just keep that in mind. And you know what? Let's take a look to see what it would look like here on our Thanos. Let's go ahead and let's move this side. That actually came off a whole lot easier than I thought. And there we are. So let's not push from here. Let's hold it tight here. And perhaps do the backwards trick. Oof. That didn't work. Okay, there we are. So let's take a look to see how that looks. You know, it actually looks cooler than I thought it would. I guess now that you see like how big and tough he is, he definitely looks like old man Thanos compared to this. So, what are your thoughts? May as well take a quick picture of this. Very cool. Okay, so thank you for hanging out with us here, guys. I can't believe I almost forgot this. So, what do you think of this Thanos? And of course, we had the comparison with our movie one from Avengers Endgame. But guys, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you can be notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you're watching from. Always cool to find out. And yeah, check back on our YouTube channel for more great videos like this one. And I can't wait to see you next time, guys. And let me know in the comments what you think and what you'd like to see next. So thanks again, guys, for watching Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.